Hello everybody, this is Aficionado, the girl Gaffer, and this is my post-match reaction to Manchester United versus Chelsea at Lee Village. Listen, if you are not watching this game, I actually feel sorry for you because it was absolute cinema. And as a rival fan, I have to say, I was hoping, praying that Manchester United were going to do Arsenal a favour by nicking points off of Chelsea. And you know what? I should have known that Mark Skinner was preparing a manager masterclass after his press conference, which he said,
I also think you can hurt Chelsea with the ball. I really do. I think that, you can move through them. I think they're so attack-minded that actually you can disrupt their structures. But you've got to be brave in doing that.
And brave Manchester United were, because within the first 2 minutes of the game, Ella Toon almost had an amazing assist for Elizabeth Turlin, who had the first attempt for Manchester United, which was ultimately saved by Hannah Hampton. But either way, I, as a rival fan, was looking thinking, wow, Manchester United are actually playing to win. They want to beat Chelsea. Against Arsenal, Manchester United were pretty much comfortable with drawing, but this time they thought, nah, let's just go for the gold. Let's do it. And I can understand it because for the longest time, Manchester United have been looked at as, a small team, like a mid-table team. Manchester United's role over the years has just been, don't make it easy for Chelsea to win it and don't make it easy for Arsenal to catch up. But this time, no. This time, Manchester United are looking for glory. They are looking for the moment and the opportunity to win and prove that they are champion potential, champion material, if you will. Manchester United were on a mission. They meant business. And within the first 5 minutes, Jessica Park, by the way, let me just talk about Jessica Park for a second. Apart from the fact that she's an absolute traitor to the blue side of Manchester, I'm not gonna lie, she looks really good in red. It really blends well with her skin tone. She looked really pale in the light blue, but now the red, it suits her. It suits her very well. And clearly, the team does as well, and the formation. And Mark Skinner's management suits her as well, because she was absolutely sensational today. All that was missing from Jess Parker's performance today was a goal. That's it. That's all she was missing. She just needed a goal because she was absolutely incredible. Now, going back to the game itself, I thought to myself, wow, Manchester United in the first 5 minutes, they look like a serious team. They look like a team that wants to win it. But then my hopes and dreams for Manchester United pretty much fizzled out because within the 6th minute, Chelsea started getting momentum and then they started pressing. And I think Beaver Jones had an opportunity and she missed that. And then the worst thing happened. Of course, it was almost inevitable. Chelscombe, take the lead. They take the lead within 8 or 9 minutes or so, and I'm just livid. Honestly, conceding to Chelsea within 10 minutes at home is diabolical. It doesn't matter who you are, whether you're Man United, whether you're Brighton, whether you're Tottenham, even Tottenham. Let me take that back. I'm getting carried away. Let me walk that back. Tottenham would definitely concede to Chelsea within the first 10 minutes. Honestly, what is this defending by Dominic Janssen? Don't get me wrong. Most of the time, she is as sharp and straight as an arrow. But today, that is just shameful defending. I don't think she can come back from that. That is a defensive piece of work that Dominic Janssen would not want to look back on. At that point, I thought to myself, you know what, the game is done. The game is done. Chelsea scoring within the first 10 minutes, that means Chelsea are going to just do what Chelsea does, which is, score 2 more goals, and the game will probably end 3-1. What's there to watch, really? Just when I thought that I could go to sleep, have an early night, maybe watch something on the TV, just relax, enjoy my Friday evening, Manchester United had a trick up their sleeve. None other than Anna Sandberg. Of all people, Anna Sandberg, I thought to myself, what? She scores an absolute screamer. I couldn't believe it. She's Swedish, right? But for a second, I thought I was seeing double. I thought I was seeing Stina Blackstenius. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's a Swedish thing because that was a sensational goal. That was an incredible goal. I couldn't believe it. I was thinking to myself, where was the strike against Arsenal when we went to Lee Village a couple weeks back? Where was that? There was none of that. Oh, well, maybe it's because she was maybe she was too busy keeping Olivia Smith in her pocket. But we're not going to talk about that. We don't have to talk about that. We don't have to address that. Okay, let's move on. After the worldie from Anna Sandberg, the game is pretty much 50-50 because Chelsea had their chances, United had their chances. It's all even Stevens until the 30th minute. My word, my heart actually sank to my stomach because Taylor Joyce had to make an amazing save. She had to make a crucial save to keep United in the game. I almost fell off my bed, to be honest with you, because, I was almost on my way to go to sleep. But then after that attempt, wow, I was awake. I was wide awake after that save from Taylor Joyce. In the second half, things are a little bit better because Manchester United still maintain their belief. They keep going. They take a few chances. I think Fridolina Rolfo had a chance that was just skied a little bit. And honestly, Man United were putting on a performance that I could actually respect. I said, well, fair play to Man United. If they could win this, they might actually be in a title charge. We may actually have to put respect on this team. In the closing minutes of the game, you could tell that Sonia Bonpastor was stressed. She was freaking out, while on my end, in my comfy bed, I was smiling. I was happy. I was thinking, oh my gosh, Man United, they're going to do the business. They could probably go on to win this. And then Mallard gets on the ball. And I'm thinking, this is the moment. This is it. She's going to win it for Manchester United, and Chelsea scum are going to face their first defeat of the season in the league. I held my breath, only for Mallard to put it wide. The heart attacks just kept coming. There was just one heart attack after the other. I'm convinced after this performance that Dominic Janssen was a double agent. She wanted Chelsea to win because the way she made the howler and pretty much passed the ball to Alyssa Thompson to go 1v1 against Taylor Joyce. Oh my word, I couldn't believe it. It's a good thing that Taylor Joyce is a class goalkeeper. Saved Dominic Janssen from another howler, another embarrassment. She was the reason behind the first goal, and she was about to be the reason behind the second. The final heart attack that I had was when Guro Wrighton was clear on goal. She gets her shot away, and I'm thinking, oh, this is it. This is the last minute winner. This is the moment that Chelsea scum another win. Of these blue frauds busy stealing the league every single time. And I was thinking, this is it. This is it. This is the way Manchester United crumble and fail me. But then, Laetitia, the angel, I couldn't believe it. She flew out of nowhere to block that shot. And I'm thinking, wow. I was speechless. I was thinking, whoa, this is not the Manchester United of old. In fact, I'm actually grateful that Arsenal got a goalless draw at Lee Village, because I'm thinking to myself, man, at least we didn't concede to these guys. And honestly, their defensive work is absolutely top notch. I'm struggling to see how many teams will break down this Manchester United side. And honestly, if they enter a title charge with Chelsea and the likes of Man City and Arsenal, if Arsenal get its act together and actually challenge for something, because at the moment, sitting fifth below Tottenham is kind of embarrassing, just to say the very least. But anyway, when that final whistle blew, you can imagine the joy, the relief, the sheer jubilation that I felt knowing that Chelsea scums dropped points. And you know what? Fair play to Mark Skinner, because he's turned this club into something that even the men's side can admire. Let's be honest for a second, right? Manchester United women at this point have better prospects of winning something than the men's side at the moment. No shade to the men's side. You guys are really trying. I don't really know what's going on that side. But honestly, I couldn't believe it. And Manchester United deserved this draw. Take a bow Mark Skinner. Take a bow. Jess Park, and take a bow. Tell us, Joyce, because honestly, does this club even miss Mary Earps? Like, not to start drama or anything. I'm really not trying to go there. But I'm just saying, do you, Manchester United fans, if you're watching this, do you really miss Mary Earps? Like, do you really? And that wraps up my post-match reaction. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Aficionado, the girl Gaffer. Please subscribe to the channel and like this video if you enjoyed it, and even dislike it if you didn't enjoy it. Because honestly, as long as you're not watching the video and then doing nothing, I'm okay. I'm happy. Just like or dislike. Either way, doesn't matter. Just react to the damn video, okay? Like, please, just do it.